Welcome to this week's episode of Biz Success in 15, where top experts share hot tips and strategies that you can implement in as little as 15 minutes to build your dream business. And now here's your host, the Visibility Wiz, Cindy J.
Hi, I'm Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz, and welcome to this week's episode of Biz Success in 15, where top experts share hot tips and strategies that you can implement in 15 minutes or less to build your business. On the last Tuesday of each month, I am coming on personally to help you get seen by your ideal audience, to get known as a trusted and in-demand expert in your field, and to get clients. As the Visibility Wiz, this is what I help my clients do each and every day of the month. So I wanted to share some hot tips and strategies with you that my clients use. So on the last Tuesday of each month, it's just going to be me. Yay! Okay, Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz. Today, we're going to be speaking about your Facebook personal profile. I really think that this is an untapped area where a lot of entrepreneurs don't utilize it to promote their business. When I first became a coach back in 2009, Facebook was fairly new, and I was taught to use my Facebook personal profile, and I continue to use it as I've tweaked it along with the changes that Facebook has made. Now, a lot of people, and you might be sitting there thinking, but you can't do your business on your personal page. It's against Facebook policy. This is very true. It is against Facebook policy to use your personal profile as a business page. But that's not what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about utilizing all options that you have. And there are options there. If somebody does a Google search on your name, you're going to come up, your Facebook profile is going to come up, your personal profile, and you want it to link to your business. Otherwise, people may not even know what you're in business for. So with your personal profile, you want a decent cover photo. You can, if you want to, you can put a picture of you speaking or a picture of you holding your book. That's perfectly okay. You can also post pictures of your family. I oftentimes post pictures of my family in my cover photo. At times, you can also post if you're doing something special. So if you're promoting a challenge or if you're launching something, there's nothing wrong with putting that up in your cover photo for a week or two. Now onto your picture. You want a current picture of you. You want to look professional. It needs to be current. Don't post your baby picture or a picture of your grandkid or a picture of your dog. Or, you know, a lot of people, they like to post pictures of like little rocks or the ocean, different things like this. I always wonder when people don't post their pictures, are they afraid to be visible? I mean, as the Visibility Wiz, I know that a lot of people aren't confident being visible, and they have this, I want to be visible, no I don't. I want to be visible, no I don't. And so it's constantly going back and forth. And if that's you, I totally understand, because you're afraid of what other people are going to say. I personally was afraid to be visible when I first started. It was one of the challenges that I had to overcome. I had to overcome my fear of speaking on camera. I had to overcome my fear of speaking my mind and what other people would think. I had to overcome the fear of what people would think of my voice. It was really a huge one for me, simply because my mother was from New York. My father was from the South. I was a very confused child and went to speech therapy through the 7th grade. And that still impacts how I speak today. So I had to overcome this and say, hey, this is who I am. And my ideal audience is going to be okay with who I am. And people who aren't my ideal audience aren't. And it is a part of visibility, and it's part of being confident. And that's why we have that, I want to be visible, no, I don't. And so on Facebook, I can understand sometimes you may not want to be fully visible, but then on the other hand, you do. So with your personal profile, It is personal, and Facebook will shut you off if the only thing you do is use it for your business. But you can use the rule of thumb that 80% personal, 20% business. So what is personal? You can share your quotes and stuff with your logo on it because everybody shares those on their personal profile. You can speak about your favorite shows. You can talk about your kids, your grandkids, your trips, and you can definitely speak about your business. As an entrepreneur, our business and personal lives are so intertwined that sometimes it's difficult to keep them apart. You can share like, wow, I had a really busy day today. I got a lot accomplished. I'm writing my book and I got a lot accomplished today. You can write things like that on your personal profile. That's perfectly acceptable. And it's not totally about business, but it's not but it's not something that's just all business and sales. What Facebook doesn't want is for you to sit there and say, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, to use it to blatantly promote your business. So let's get to your Facebook personal profile, how you set it up. First of all, on the left side, if you look at your intro, there's a whole bunch of really valuable real estate space there. And a lot of people don't utilize it. First of all, you have an intro. I see people write things like mom of 5 or mom of twins, things like this. And it does nothing to promote your business. Sometimes, a lot of times what people do is they'll put a quote on there. For instance, my favorite quote is by Eleanor Roosevelt: "No one can make you feel inferior without your permission." So I could put that quote up there in my intro section. However, it's not helping me any way, shape, or form. So if you go to my personal profile, facebook.com/Cindy J Holbrook, you will see that my intro says, "Get your 5 secrets to online visibility." And I have a link for you to click on it so you can go download my free gift. So this is optimizing that real estate. The second thing right under that is works at. I think so many entrepreneurs, it's really one of my pet peeves. I think it's a very high percentage of entrepreneurs that have works at self-employed. And that's a link, and you click on that self-employed and it says something like 867 million people like this, or 100,000, I don't know, it's some astronomical number of all these people but it goes nowhere. Definitely doesn't help your business. So you need a business page, regardless what type of business you're in, and you only need one business page for your business unless you have multiple businesses. You don't want to set up different business pages for different facets of the same business. So I have my business page, Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz. And so therefore, whenever you look at my Works At page, it says Works At Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz. So you click the Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz, and it goes to my business page. Again, as I said, a very valuable piece of real estate that's underlooked. The next section allows you to add your URLs. You can add it to your website. You can add it to your business page. I think it allows it, and your different social media links like YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and utilize those, because if somebody's on your Facebook, they might want to go check out your LinkedIn page or your Instagram page. And definitely put your URL to your website there. And something that a lot of people don't do is they don't put their Facebook page there. Because if you click under social media links, Facebook isn't there. And your Facebook group's not there. So therefore, people don't put their Facebook group. However, you can put your Facebook group under the URL. And so if you have your Facebook group and you put it as a URL, as a website, then people can easily find your group from your personal profile. An idea that I see a lot of my entrepreneur friends do is they purchase a domain name and then they have it linked over to their Facebook group. So that way it's really easy just to say, hey, visit abc.com, and then that way they automatically get to go to your group. And so this is something you may want to consider doing too. And if that's the case, then just again under the URL, you're just going to put the domain that redirects over to your Facebook group. Next is the featured photos. You have up to 9 photos that you can feature, and I have like my mom and my husband, my kids, my grandkids, my bird. So I have things that are special to me, but also right in the center of that, I have my weekly Facebook Live Q&A that I do in my Facebook group. And it sort of stands out. So therefore, you can see that. You could post all 9 pictures on there to be your, to go towards your business, or you could just create one picture and then put one picture in your featured photos, and then it's going to be bigger. So you could do that with your opt-in gift. You could do that, say, hey, join my group. There's all kinds of things that you could utilize it for that's going to direct people back to your business. So as you see, there's lots of ways for you to utilize your personal profile for business. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't even realize, one of the best ways to drum up organic reach on Facebook is through your business page. If you go to your business page and you do a live video 1 to 5 times a week, you can then share it on your personal page. That way you may get more views. People on your personal page will see it, and it just helps with it. This can be part of the 20% that you're utilizing for your page. One of my podcast guests, Brian Bascello, he's the bacon guy. He has on his business page, he does a picture each day with a caption this, and he shares it to his personal page. And he says this dramatically helped him increase how many likes he got on his business page. So there's lots of different things you can do. And this is actually my 15-minute strategy for you this week, is I want you to take that 15 minutes right now and go and optimize your personal Facebook profile for your business. Stop letting it go to waste. Something that I didn't mention is your About page. Make sure that whenever somebody clicks on About You, that it links to your website and has information about your business. I highly recommend putting your email to your business there, and also your business phone number. Make it easy for people to find you. So with that, I hope you have a great week, and be sure to tune in next week for the Biz Success in 15, where I'll be interviewing another top guest. Big hugs. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Biz Success in 15. For all links mentioned in today's show, and to watch or listen to previous episodes, visit bizsuccessin15.com. Thanks so much for listening, and be sure to tune in next week for another amazing guest.